Welcome back. It's day 2 of Meka Melee, and the toy war is heating up. So let's go do the quest. You receive another missive from the workshop. It seems that all is not proceeding as planned. Hello, you two. I want one of those penguins in real life, by the way. The feedback on the board doesn't look right. I'm assuming they're penguins. Shouldn't we be receiving naught but high praise? It wasn't like this before. Quite unexpected, yes. I suspect foul play. Fortunately, our boss has, in his wisdom, prepared a contingency plan. Well, of course he has. Why else do you think he's the boss? Arbon, Albert, is Livre in? He's got something for us, apparently. Ah, right on time. Here comes the contingency now. Oh no. It would be us, wasn't it? What contingency? Well, that's you. That's what the boss said, but he's not here right now, so let us explain. Oh no, it would be us, wouldn't it? Just a short explanation, once again. During the last 2 days, we released the results of our champion duelist plan to the public. My voice feels very deep right now compared to normal. I can feel a different part of my throat right now. And if you're wondering why, it's not because I've got a cold or anything. It's because I sneezed very violently 3 times before I started recording. It's done something to my voice. Let's see how long it lasts. Whether or not you can hear it, I don't know. It feels slightly more nasally, if anything. Very strange. Very strange. Anyway, during the last 2 days, we released the results of our champion duelist plan to the public. We also started pre-orders that will allow people to pay half the price as a deposit, and thus qualify for early access. Oh no. These guys, I want one of these. They look really cool. We also placed an evaluation column, and that is to say, the message board at the door of our store, upon which people could leave their profuse praises. This is what they call building hype. Just as the boss expected, our store really did get very popular, but very few people placed pre-orders, and the amount of praise left in the other column was also lamentably low. You lack sincerity, this. Where's the internal quality control on that? And get with the times. Such are the reviews we've gotten. Looks like the market wasn't quite what you expected, huh? I fear things are not so simple. We have a saying around here, that where there's smoke, there's fire. That is to say, there's something never rises from nothing. In other words, someone is spreading rumors. Baseless, scurrilous rumors that smear us. That smear us irresponsibly. That irresponsibly invent disparaging fictions and defamatory fabrications. The boss is sure that his brother is the only one who could be behind the smear campaign. La Pautolinghiere, yep, has the most to be worried about if this plan succeeds after all. I don't know why, but again, with my voice right now, it feels like it's getting deeper. It's weird. Again, this isn't something I'm doing intentionally. If, again, you can actually hear it. I can hear it in my own head. It's very strange because I can't stop it. It's very, 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 very odd. Like, again, it just feels very nasally. It's very strange. So, what do you want to do? Hire us to smear them right back? Lady Farina above. How could you ever think such a thing? Maybe I should lean into it. Maybe. Our boss is Callum's elder brother after all, even if they might stoop to such low and vulgar means, we will defeat them fair and square. Exactly. Only this way can the elder brother reform his wayward little brother. What are we needed for in that case? To get them to reveal what they mean by sincerity and internal quality control, of course. Reveal what now? Is that not fair? And is Fontaine not the nation of fairness? That's not what fairness means. The boss said that since everyone seems to think that the other party's packaging has been done with sincerity, we should keep pace with them. We shall package our champion duelists as they packaged adventurers. Adding that to our wealth of data will guarantee us a comeback victory. Packaging? Nah, they just turned an adventurer's tale into a toy, that's all. Oh, that must be it. Please ask them what it is. That story must be the packaging we speak of. I, too, have heard a little something. It seems that while Karen was drunk, he accidentally let slip that his toy was made due to a certain person. Imagine what a grand tale they must have shared to inspire such words from him. Huh? Really? You know, Twitter, Paimon's suddenly kind of curious as to what this story might be. Why don't we try going back and asking? Will you? Oh, splendid, splendid. We shall leave this in your capable hands then, Miss Paimon, Miss Twittiger. Like, seriously, when's this going to clear up? With my voice. Again, I don't know what it sounds like to you guys. It's going to be interesting hearing it back. It really is. But to me, it's like I can feel the difference in my head. It's reverberating in certain ways. It's very strange. The Honkai Star Rail. Hello again, dear customer. How have you been? Have you tried out the adventurer toy, by the way? Hey there, Karen. Actually, we got some things we wanted to consult you about, and yeah, it's about the toy. Ah, happy coincidence then. I enjoy those, like a fortuitous opportunity to nap. Oh, yes, of course. Or just happening to have enough mana to buy what you'd like to. Ask away. I'm going to try blowing my nose to see if that clears stuff up. I'd like to hear the story behind this toy. That's right. We've heard that you based this toy on someone. I think I've moved whatever it is in my head somewhere else. Anyway, that's got to be the adventurer who's the star of this tale, right? I see. So that's your question. Well, the adventurer did indeed leave a deep impression on me. There's probably something going on with my sinuses, that's what it is. I met an adventurer in Springvale when I was about to leave Mondstadt. It appeared that he had messed up some sort of meal delivery commission. Apparently, he had encountered several waves of monsters on the way there. And not only had he missed the timing, but the food had also been bumped about. Knowing a thing or two about cooking, I helped him make a new serving. Well, that sure was nice of you. Well, but that's not all. You might find it hard to imagine, but that one attempt at cooking resulted in all manner of accidents. The firewood got wet, a big hole got gouged in the bottom of the pot, and while I was plating up, I was hit by some flying stones from out of nowhere. Definitely Bennett. One of them even bounced onto my head. Now that one really hurt. I feel like Twittiger knows that it's Bennett as well. Just that sort of hand-in-the-face expression, similar to what Karen is doing here. Well, the job did eventually get done, albeit with a complaint from the customer that they had cracked a tooth on a stone while eating. Lady Farina above, surely it wasn't the stone that hit us on the head. Was this adventurer's name, Bennett? That was his name. Wait, do you two know him as well? Interesting fellow, that one. Later he took me to all sorts of rarely visited places in Mondstadt to show his thanks. It was a pretty rough journey, but the uncommonly beautiful sights made it worth the effort. I would have taken him for a traveling enthusiast had he not told me that he had discovered those places by losing his footing during adventures, or from getting lost. On the day of my return to Fontaine, he came to say goodbye, and there I asked him if he considered his unlucky disposition bothersome. He just gave me a thumbs up and said, "The world is full of all sorts of people, and maybe I just happen to be the unluckiest. But thanks to that, I've also become the bravest person, and that's given me access to sights only I can see." What a brilliant way of putting things. Walking the path of misfortune with a big smile on one's face. Perhaps that's the spirit of a true adventurer. That's right. Bennett's the most adventurous adventurer for sure. If bad luck can be infectious, perhaps that adventuring spirit could be too. And with any luck, the latter can spread far further than the former. I wonder, will the story give you enough material for your report? How do you figure that one out this time? Well, where there's smoke, there's fire. That's what we say in Fontaine. If you really wanted to know about this story, you'd have asked the first time. But since you're only doing that now, I can only guess that my brother put you up to it. So you really did know. You know, my Paimon doesn't get why Livre would have such a dim view of you. Pretty smart, and you seem like a nice guy. It's anger, I think. He's probably still mad at me for what he sees as a betrayal. Betrayal? Our family is well known for our skills in making clockwork devices. I've always been good at making toys of that sort. And while my brother isn't quite as good, he's got a real knack for doing business. Since we both love toys, we agreed that when we grew up, we would set up the best toy store ever. But it was only when he grew up that we realized that someone had succeeded the family business. That is to say, this shop. My brother had a big fight with our father over that, and he went to strike out on his own. I, on the other hand, was convinced to stay. And is that not a betrayal? Does that really count, though? Well, it wasn't a show of adventurousness, that's for sure. I was afraid that if I failed to make a name for myself out there, I'd have come crawling back to the family business. I just couldn't take that pressure. I've always been like that. I'd be the first to cry when we encountered some hooligans on the street, but my brother would have me get behind him with a "don't worry, watch me send them flying with my knuckles sandwich." Your relationship seems kind of complicated. Well, I suppose that's how things played out, eh? In any case, I'll be here if you have any other questions. You're always welcome here in my store. Oh, thank you very much, mate. Karen seems like a nice guy. He really does. I might have a shower after I record this. See if it clears up whatever is going on in my throat and nose and stuff. It's very weird right now. Boss, our 2 guests have returned. Alright. Quick as ever, I see. I suppose you gain much from your investigations. Huh. You know, Livre, why do you always show up later? Well, I suppose I am remiss. I shall strive to come earlier next time. Anyway, about that toy. You tell Livre about Bennett, he frowns. A toy based on an adventurer named Bennett. I see. And another thing, we didn't ask him, but Paimon thinks your brother didn't badmouth your shop. He doesn't look like the type. Oh, how so? He seems to be sorry about something concerning you. You pass Karen's words on. I try reading the rest, but I don't think my throat can take it right now. After a while, a dissatisfied noise struggles its way out of his chest. If you ask me, I don't think that idiot would do something like that either. Wait, so what was this whole contingency thing about? The boss was just looking for an excuse, I suppose. More likely than not, I say. Well, he is a businessman. Businessmen have reputations to consider. And he is the big brother, is he not? A big brother's got a name to uphold, you know. Say any more, or you'll eat my knuckle sandwich. Livre is exactly what Karen said he'd be like. Well, dear guest, I was just thinking that I should go pay that idiot a visit. Whoa, you gonna put your differences aside and go ask him for advice then? Of course not. But if he thinks he's betrayed me and feels bad about that, shouldn't I give him the opportunity to apologize to my face? He did say that, but Paimon doesn't think that's the sort of betrayal someone needs to apologize for. Well, it's decided. Arbon, there's no need for any further pre-orders. Return all deposits as needed and keep that evaluation board. What? Boss, so we're not executing the plan anymore? What about the data collection? There's still time to make adjustments. No, the data collection continues. I have other plans for that. And you've got payments to collect, don't you? I always do honest business. Suspiciously honest in that case. The boss is the boss, even when he's being stubborn. I wouldn't call this attitude toward toys completely worthless. I'll pay a visit to La Poète Hoyoverse once the next 2 days of data collection are complete. I'd like you two to come too, good customers. I've got some other things to settle here in the shop, so if you'll excuse me. Livra's got such an odd temper. He's not really going to ask for an apology, is he? Well, would you look at that. Our third party has brought an opportunity for change once again. Third party? That's the two of you, of course. Thanks to you, the difference between the two shop owners may yet be resolved. That's what happened previously, too. Previously? Have you noticed how this shop is separated from La Poète Hoyoverse by the Northland Bank? Oh no. Boss originally wanted to set up shop next to La Poète Hoyoverse to compete with them directly. Now, I doubt that they knew about the boss's history when they reserved the space, but in some way they became a mediator in the conflict, didn't they? That's super interesting. The Fatui love to meddle in other people's business, but this sort of meddling's a first for sure. And that's the importance of third parties, just like how a double act still needs an audience. Well, what about solo acts? Would things work with just one actor and one audience? Wait, are you trying to betray me too? You'd better watch out for my knuckle sandwich then. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, so that's that quest done. So now let's have a look at the event itself. Obviously we'll get the reward there. Do we have the reward? We got given the reward, yeah. We have to wait 1 day, but that might be something like 47 hours. Something like that. Like it might be 1 day and a bit. That kind of thing. But let's have a look at Dance Resolution once again. Let's go to challenge. So where are we? Down there again. Where? Why'd you put me here? I was closer there over there. Honkai Star Rail making me press X again. That muscle memory. Do you want to try? Let's begin. Okay, so just try to see which, like, we got no records on that, but it's locked here. I thought the icon was just a locked thing. But no, it is just locked. Alright, here we go then. Wait, I should have read that, shouldn't I? Right, hold the corresponding into charge, okay. Right, that's the difference. I'm glad it had the tutorial. There we go. Lovely. A bit tricky there. Lovely. I like how it's a thumbs up from Bennett there. Well, bot Bennett. Lovely. We did it, everyone. Right, so, next event then. Let's have a look. Well, next challenge here, because we got that one sorted, didn't we? We got everything. Good. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Okay, torrential turbulent charge. So we got 2 this time. So go to the challenge all the way over there. Righto. How do we get there? Easy. It's got to be there, isn't it? Oh, I didn't want to do that. Ooh, look at that. There's a thingy in there. I'll have to get that sorted at some point. Not right now, though, because we're busy. Fishies! I wonder where that fish did go. A fish, a fish, a fishy. Oh. My throat's starting to feel like it's going back to normal. Again, I'm not ill. And again, I also don't know how it sounds for you. It may sound normal for all I know. So I may sound like I'm just saying all this stuff and there's no change whatsoever from your point of view. Probably is, though, because again, I can hear it in my head, so I imagine it's coming out slightly different from my mouth. Oh dear, they're moving now, okay. But yeah, not ill. Just genuinely, I sneezed violently. And it just changed my voice slightly for a while, apparently. I'm just constantly speaking now, because it seems to be the constantly speaking is making it better. I still feel like that shower will help. Gotta have another one, but if it is something to do with my sinuses, it could help clear them up. Because it could be as simple as that, some blocked airways or something like that that's just slightly adjusted the cadence of my voice. It's just made it slightly deeper in tone and how it feels. And I'm not used to it. Are we done? Ah, we're done. Lovely. So, next up for us, event details. Got all them. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Thank you very much. Next one, down here. Ooh, okay. What we got? Where we got? Oh, it's gonna be down there, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Drop it in. Down we go. Watch it. Whoop. Steady, steady. Watch out for these guys, they're not messing about anymore. Ooh, I want that down there. I want that one, I want that one. Yes, yes, good, good. This is what I like to see. Trying to lean into the more deep aspect of what's going on with my voice right now. It's gonna be funny hearing this back, because again, I imagine I'll hear it back and it just sounds normal. Because it could be my ears that have been affected by the sneeze. Like maybe my voice is normal, but my hearing's not. That's entirely possible. It's fascinating to me regardless, though. Just interesting. Right, so that's that one done. That's you done. Bop, bop, bop. And let's see. Efficacy testing simulation arena. Yep, that's what it's called. Right, so over there. Here we go. Challenge starts.
Run, but you can't. Everybody stand back.
I was trying to switch over to Bennett rather than use Child's ultimate there.
I summon thee.
Oh well. It's fine.
You're mine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at this seahorse. That's cool.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
New opponents. Let's get the fishies. Get all these before I lose them. Do you mind? I'm busy.
By royal
Is there any problem trying to use this team with stuff that's electric?
to ashes!
Still best to use them where I can, I feel.
Teamwork is trip!
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Let's light it up! Oz, reveal thyself! Dance!
No rest.
Everybody stand! Power that ended hot midnight, fantastic!
Who's next?
There we go. Right, so next challenge. What have we got? That's not it. That's the one. Right, we got you done. So, next one is what? Oh, further up. Assume it's that one over there. Hi guys, how you doing? Good day, good
By
day.
royal decree!
By royal decree.
Mein Fräulein.
Let's light it up!
Just being careful about switching over to official right now.
Going
Now we
in
will.
to ashes!
Midnight
Stay on you a
Phantasmagoria.
bit. Just get you that heal. Lovely.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Not great to have child out on
Oz,
them.
reveal thyself!
Hello. Oh, I did a dodge at that point, you liar.
Eyes on me! Wings of darkness!
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Good, good, good. And the other one's further down again. There we go. Right.
Teamwork is
Bosh.
trip!
Bosh.
By royal decree!
Not got yours ready, but that's fine. With this ice one at this point.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Let's light it up!
Well, freeze, whatever it's called.
Everybody stand! Power that ended height!
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Let's light it up! I summon the...
Switching over to his melee would be a bad idea right now. Yeah, water-based and everything.
Oz, reveal thyself! Let's light it up!
And that's that. Let's make sure we get all these things. Get you while we're there. Okay, so let's have a look. Down here. Got that sorted. Got that sorted. Let's have a look at the shop. Where's my shop? Event shop. So, we did want that, didn't we? Good. We wanted all of these. Good. Quite a bit to go through. Just how much will we have left over? I mean, it probably amounts to all the shop. Like everything in the shop, doesn't it? But we shall see, we shall see. Not at this point. Nope, we'll hold on the Mora. I want to get those first before I get the Mora. Right. So that's Mecha Melee Day 2 done. In the next part, we'll probably have some other quests. But we'll be back with Mecha Melee Day 3 at some point in the future. At some point. And we shall see you in the future. Ta-da. For now.